it's been a while. It's been a little more than a while, but I'm back. I'm making videos. So get ready with me while I chat with you about voting. Okay, y'all. So as you know, life is busy. A lot of stuff has happened in the 3 to 4 months that I haven't seen y'all. I've seen a lot. Y'all have seen a lot. We've missed each other, but I'm back. I just want to get on here and talk to y'all about voting. First of all, how many of y'all knew we were voting in November 3rd? Yeah, I'm not hearing anything. Many people think that we only vote every 4 years for the president of the United States. I am not in the business of telling people who to vote for. I'm in the business of helping people be informed so that they can make better decisions. Information persuades people one way or another. I'm just not going to persuade you one way or another. Everybody needs to know who they're voting for, what they're voting for, and not just go into a ballot, pushing buttons and picking names merely because someone told you to. Let me tell y'all who's on the ballot. So I have a list right here I'm going to be reading off of because I don't remember it all by heart, but I know. We are voting for federal and statewide offices, one of Georgia's 2 seats in the U.S. Senate, all 14 of Georgia's congressional districts, governor and lieutenant governor, secretary of state and attorney general, commissioners of agriculture, insurance, and labor, state school superintendent, public service, and public service commissioner. For the legislative and judicial offices, we are voting for all seats in the Georgia General Assembly, nonpartisan elections for several justices, nonpartisan elections for appellagic judges.
That's a big word for Alma.
I'm sorry, I might have said that wrong. And local circuit judges across the state. For local government and community, we are voting for our sheriffs, district attorneys, probate court judges, and superior court clerks. Local representation of your school district, city council members and mayors in certain jurisdictions. And then there's 2 items that you're going to be voting for. So the proposed changes to the state constitution or new state laws, and the local tax and policy issues such as sploist. That was a lot. I know I came at you with a lot of information. But over the next couple of months, we are going to discuss who's running, what each person stands for, their background, all that information. Because I strongly believe that if you don't have the information, then you are really just going about life willy-nilly. Me, I'm not in the Georgia school system anymore. So some of these things don't necessarily affect me, but some of y'all have children.
Yeah, we live a totally different life. I don't have kids.
Some of y'all have children, so y'all need to think about that. Obviously, I want the best for the kids growing up, so I am going to vote accordingly. You want to know who's in your office. You want to know who your sheriff is. These are important things to know. The last day to register to vote is October 5th, and the first day to request an absentee ballot is August 17th. We need to make sure that we're registered to vote because you can't vote if you're not registered. You need to make sure you have everything you need to vote. So when the day comes, there are no hoops you got to jump through. You don't have to get sent back home and come back. It's too much work. We need to be prepared for November 3rd for voting at the polls. Okay? So I'm going to help y'all get prepared because voting is important. I hear a bunch of people say, oh, I just vote this way. Or I really just don't know what I'm voting for. I just vote. And that is not the way to go about life because that means you're just letting life happen to you. If something happens, technically, I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm not blaming you per se. But I am saying if you are making decisions that are not informed, you are doing it to the detriment of yourself and to your community. So we're going to make informed decisions and I'm going to help you get informed. You can go to georgia.gov and find out all the voting information you need to know. Go ahead and follow When We All Vote on Instagram. Go check out their website. They have some great information on there for different policies and different things that we need to consider when voting. I am back. I will be making videos, not every day. That became a lot. It became a lot. So I'm not making videos every single day, but I am going to try to make more videos than I have been making in the last 3 days, which is 9. And we're not only talking about communication and acting, we're going to talk about communication, acting, voting, and the things that are going on and why we need to know this information. Go ahead, look up that information, start doing your research. Okay, bye.